EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the world's steel capital in the city of Bridges, Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, and Acrisure Stadium. Greg Zuerlein now. He'll handle the honors to get us started. And we are underway from Pittsburgh. And this opening dynamic kickoff not going to be returned. It'll come out to the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Wilson going to come out throwing. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Sauce Gardner picks it off, and he'll get this back to the 32-yard line. And New York set to take the field. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game.
Wow, just one snap in, partner, and the complexion of this game has already changed because for the defensive side, they just handed their offense a short field and a big early advantage.
Yeah.
And even though it's only the first snap of the game, we're going to look back on this one and see if it has lasting effects as this game moves on.
Okay.
Got a feeling too.
This back from pick six. Adam's gonna get Sauce well. Damn. Back and forth. Back and forth. Back and forth.
What a response by that defensive unit, Charles, because they just saw their offense throw the interception. They come out there, not only get an interception of their own, but they take it back for the touchdown.
I won't sing it because no one wants to hear that, but perhaps
Boys get any higher, G.
you can do, I can do better between
Sound like Emma. Sound like Emma.
to light this game up, but so far the defenses are stealing the show.
That's insane. I got a pick six.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. Back on the field come the New York Jets for their second drive. Now remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick six, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick six and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, oh, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
All these early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line. So Pittsburgh retakes the field for their second offensive possession. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Wilson. They'll roll him out right. They shakes him off.
You juke into me and I'm doing a fucking truck stick. Should have been an automatic. Oh yeah.
They're at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
Another nice gain, 16 yards there and a first down again.
Would you say this offense is locked in right now?
They're having no trouble on this drive. What is it, 3 plays, 3 first downs?
Yeah, you talk about on the march. They keep this up, they'll get to that end zone real fast.
Looking
square,
man. That's Harris. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. So the completion good for just 3. And that's going to bring up second down. Now Wilson. And it's caught.
And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Pat Fryermuth from 8 yards out. And the Steelers have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Boswell good with the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0.
That was horrible starting point.
Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. Oh, a good-looking return set up here. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. The Rodgers and the Jets now with a 1st and 10 at the 34. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. And check down complete to Hall. And he went nowhere. Well, he went backwards, back to the 33. Rodgers now to throw. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Larry Ogunjobi in for the sack. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Oh, no.
Throw inside is complete on the diving effort. And he's going to be taken down here still a couple yards short of the 1st. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th.
There's another example where defensive coaches constantly preach, not allowing any run after the catch. They give up a few more yards than they wanted to, but they were able to get him down quickly and force a 4th down.
Hey, 88. They'll go for it. It's Hall. Stays on his feet. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right.
Oh, he's right there.
Gets this to Devontae Adams. And he's taken down inside the 30. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last 2 plays. Now Rodgers. Here's back-to-back catches for Devontae Adams. And he will reach the 8-yard line before going out. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. They'll run with Hall. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
The yards may start getting a little tougher to come by down here near the goal line. That's good work defensively there on 1st down, holding them to a short gain.
On the ground, it's a rookie.
I saw it. No.
And he's going to go about 3 yards closer. He's down about the 2. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on 3rd, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that 2nd down is a time you go play action and throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
Hey, check 26. Allen. Yeah, this is going to do the spot, but I believe he might be a few inches short. Only a yard that time, so now a decision to be made here on 4th and goal. They'll run for it. This is Allen. And he's going to take it in for a Jets touchdown. It's a 1-yard touchdown run. And the Jets' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Now Greg Zuerlein on for the extra point. And that one makes it 14-7. Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. And now out come the Steelers. So both of these teams, Charles, coming off touchdowns now, but this offense, they just had to stand on the sideline, watch their opponent author a really impressive drive to reach the end zone.
Yeah, and I think you're not telling yourself the truth if you don't think there's some one-upsmanship going on right now, because they just had their touchdown answered by a drive of double-digit plays that also found the end zone. Now they want to do something even more impressive to answer that one.
Now it's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. Finding room at midfield. All the way down to the 41-yard line. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. So in jet territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 41. Harris running straight ahead. A good effort to spin free from that first wave, but they still hit him behind the line of scrimmage. Second quarter action from Pittsburgh. It is the Steelers in control of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. And Wilson going to change things up here. 2nd and 11. A short one there to Freiermuth.
Let's not quibble about the game there on 2nd down. That was a positive play because that was a take-what-you-can-get situation. Got out to the tight end. Now it gives them a much better opportunity to convert on 3rd down.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
Oh, come on.
That is incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. When you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps to have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
So they'll say no to the 50-yard field goal try. Instead, the offense out there, they're going for it. The Jets are going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter.
Same look, same mentality.
The offense staying out. They're going to go on 4th and 2. They'll try and throw for it with Wilson.
Yes, sir.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Steelers try it, but they come up empty on 4th down. And the Jets are going to get the football back. They'll start on the ground. Hall. And he'll get this up to about the 40. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. Shreds the tackle.
Oh,
beautiful spin and room to run. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. A first catch there for Wilson and a 1st down.
Yeah, we got the jingles. How come?
Ask him.
He needs to take a break. Like, oh, here, G. Because we couldn't find a little bag of top piece. We gotta share them. Of course, not.
I should ask for candy, actually. Ooh.
Don't worry, there's no girls for this. So,
Ew.
you don't have to help them with that.
Ew.
That's just talking with them.
Why looks like shit?
Mom stepped on it.
Ew, what is that, bug?
Yeah.
I think Emma did too. You stepped in it too?
No? No.
What's up, G? How's the hockey game? Good. Okay.
Oh, Jacobs.
Dad,
Yes?
I stepped on it.
Oh, you did it?
No, I jumped over it.
It's even all over the porch.
What is that?
Cause your dad, hello, he didn't park close. He parked like a open.
First of all,
Why is your park? You're supposed to leave. How far deep? How far is the distance that the curve is supposed to leave? It's not supposed to be this far. It's supposed to be a nice distance. So So
why the whole card's not straight like that? How could be sticking out? It's not.
Play action. Now it's Rodgers. To Allen on the dump off. And down he goes at the 49, a 3-yard pickup.
Brandon, you know this is going to be discussed because this is the fear of all the backs when they run this type of a route. They've got to find the football, and sometimes they don't see the defender. And in this case, he took a pretty good shot for his efforts, but give him credit, able to hold on to the football.
Throwing is Rodgers. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Nothing open downfield, and he had to get that one out in a hurry because he just knew he was about to take a big shot. Probably couldn't get his legs into the throw. Became an all-arm throw. Trying to check it down to his running back. Incomplete.
It's Wilson.
Oh my goodness.
And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
Already said
Second catch
that.
for him today, and it'll
So
wind
did they
up
win,
the
G?
first down.
No.
They lost?
Yeah.
Did they score at
I
least?
still get a kick out
Overtime,
of watching
yeah.
quarterbacks and receivers do a pass trick in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
Now Rodgers. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard. To throw is Rodgers. Flush to his right. Rodgers sliding to a stop with a first down. What can't Aaron Rodgers do? The legwork there getting him to first. Now they'll throw with Rodgers. And he'll take this beyond the line.
I ain't even really trying to do that, but
He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's second down.
I certainly like what he did right there because he smartly wanted to avoid forcing anything downfield because nothing appeared to be open. Nice hard slide there to avoid the big hit, and he gets a small gain on the play.
On play action, now Rodgers. That's caught left side, Ruckert with it. A touchdown! Jeremy Ruckert from 3 yards out. And the Jets are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Zerline connects on the extra point, and we are tied at 14.
eat it there.
This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that 14-0 lead to begin the ball game, well, that's gone now. Time to regroup.
I think even up 2 touchdowns, they knew this wasn't going to be a walk in the park, and I think that's why we would see the head coach going up and down the sidelines telling his team, let's stay with it, let's keep going. It's almost like he knew they were going to make their run out, and they have. As you said, let's see if they can regroup and get going again.
From the gun, it's Wilson. A short one there to Fryermuth. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. Catch number 4 for him on the afternoon, and it'll give him a first down.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
Eluding the pressure right.
Intentional grounding.
No
Yeah, I'll take a look. Whatever y'all don't
And
need.
that's the knowledge you gain from being in this league
It's dirty
for a
though.
long
Yeah,
time.
it's
You
dirty.
learn the hard way when to give up and fight another
What makes it
down.
dirty?
And that's a smart move to throw it away.
That's dirty too. Can't take this up.
Throwing again here. Wilson. Flushed out right.
He's going fast too. Up, here you guys, up. Here you guys.
Yeah, he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. The rushing numbers for Wilson, maybe down from earlier in his career, but he's still a threat to go, showing it there, picking up the first down. They hand this off to Harris, and he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
Now they'll work from the 29 on 2nd and 6.
Out the way, bro. Go.
Here's Wilson to throw.
Yes.
Finds Pickens out right. And he's in. Touchdown,
Thanks, bro.
Steelers. Russell Wilson with 2 first-half touchdown passes. And the Steelers have taken the lead. Extra point put through by Boswell. And the lead is now 21-14. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And Charles, we'll see what they can do here. Not a ton of time left, but enough certainly to get points out of this drive. And they need them right now because they're trailing.
Yeah, and this is exactly why you practice a 2-minute drill all through camp. And at least one practice each week before a game. A minute left, more than enough time to string a few completions together, reach the end zone, and then make that walk back to the locker room just a little more animated.
Ball again on 2nd down. And he's able to get this one out closer to midfield across the 45. 63 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here in this first half. Now a play fake. Rodgers.
You are
Able to
so
complete
lucky.
this one to Tyler Conklin. Now the Jets going to use the second of their 3 timeouts as they stop it here with just under 40 ticks to go in this first half.
Oh, yeah, I know you were cold. I know. Oh, no. I'm pretty good.
Here's Rodgers to throw.
What?
And Rodgers intercepted a 3rd time.
There's another one.
Let's go.
And the Steelers are going to get this back to
That
the
was big.
34-yard line.
That was
One
me.
more drive
Oh,
here for the
that.
Steeler offense in this first
That
half.
was me.
With a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. 3 first-half interceptions now, and Charles, you'd have to think a fair amount of concern is developing over there on that sideline.
And there should be, because essentially he's been a little loose and possibly reckless with the football here in the first half. Now, maybe it's not all on him, but still 3 interceptions. That puts the entire team in jeopardy. So the play caller from here on out got to design some throws for him that he can complete, keep it away from the defense, and try and get him back on track.
To throw is Wilson. Buying time to his left. That's complete to his tight end, Freiermuth.
Should have spit off.
And he'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Y'all, it smells so good.
Oh. Another first down. Wilson sliding out of the pocket. And he's got it. The Steelers signal for the second of their timeouts as they stop it with 11 seconds remaining in this first half. A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal. Now Wilson changing the play. Back to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal.
Come on. And you get a pick 6? Oh my God. Oh my God. Come on.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick
Another slice
six
they
and a
do.
Jet touchdown.
A slice of justice right there.
Oh.
Well, turnabout is fair play, I guess. They had a pick 6 against them earlier, and now this defense, Charles, they get a pick 6 of their own.
And for a moment, let's just set aside how it impacts the scoreboard, because how about the response? One defense gets the pick six, the other comes back and matches it. These are two defenses that are planning on winning the game for their teams themselves.
Rodgers and the Jet offense staying out there. They'll go for 2. Rodgers now. Final shot before break. And this is caught. So how about that? They get the 2. Not sure why they went for it, but they do have the lead now here on the final play of this first down. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still. An abbreviated halftime show as we get rolling to quarter 3.
You want to eat them?
Oh, I got the ball back.
It's been a shootout so far. We'll see which defense can make the adjustments as we get back underway in the second half.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, a good return.
Every time I get home, I know. I just still have to ask.
Return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32.
Well, don't.
Here's the Jets offense
I'm
now
basically
getting set to start off this third quarter. And they've got the lead seated. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success running the ball, and I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I'd keep an eye on that defense, and I think their coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see 1 or 2 guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be license to take some shots downfield.
Give to Hall running right. And it doesn't matter who carries it, apparently, as they'll drop him behind the line as well. 2 yards the loss there. Now 3rd and 14.
I think it might be time to move to a different section of the playbook there because back-to-back runs, both for loss. Now they have 3rd and long coming up.
Box it.
Throwing now is Rodgers.
Why
Get
is he
this
always...
to Lazard. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. They pick up 10, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Get 300.
They'll go for it. It's Rodgers.
Yes.
And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. So certainly an interesting call there to go for it. And the Steelers, they're going to take over an excellent field position. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. On the give, this is Harris. And they're going to stop him right at the line of scrimmage. Just no cutback lane to be found whatsoever. 2nd and 10.
Gotta go, in and out.
Not liking the look. They'll change the play. Now Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. Gave a glimpse of his quick feet. And then taken down right at the 30. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he's unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
And Harris is not going to get there. Great work defensively to stop him short. Boswell's kick is good, and they have regained the lead. So a good snap, good hold, and right down the middle.
Never in doubt, just the way you used to hit them, partner.
Like kicking the ball?
Exactly.
Well, that was in high school.
Doesn't matter. I don't care what level. You hit them, you go through.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Another drive coming up for New York's offense. And they're coming off a 4th down gamble that last drive that backfired CD, but really not as badly as it could. Their defense held up and only gave up 3 points.
Nigga, play some. I used to have
Momentum the defense gave them. Only giving them the 3 points in that situation after they failed on 4th down. Now they want to make it pay off. They want to pay homage to the defense and have their own drive pay off in points for themselves.
On play action, it's Rodgers.
Pass interference. Yep. Roughing the passer.
It's picked by the linebacker, T.J. Watt, and they'll take over inside the 45 at the 44-yard line.
That's all.
So now a fresh set of downs, 1st and 10 after roughing the passer. On play action, Rodgers. He'll buy some time right. He hits Adams, good plays. And he's going to get this one down to the edge of the red zone. It's a game of 35. And you need a big play? Go to your big play guy.
Listen, that's football 101. When you have to have it, you expect that guy to step up. A lot of people call these receivers divas. Sometimes just leadership when they get in the huddle and say, get me the ball. I'm about to make a big play.
They fake the give. Now Rodgers. Escaping the pressure right. And he is out of bounds, getting it down to the 10. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard. Now Rodgers. Throw left side complete. That's Allen. And the Jets are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
And so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down. A nice save and a good one.
Oh, this one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's 2nd down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Being chased out left. Towards the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Rodgers now on 3rd and goal.
You jumped at that, Johnson.
Jeremy Ruckert. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Jets have taken the lead here in this 3rd quarter. Zerline good with a PAT. And the lead is up to 5. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time able to get 3. It's not what they wanted. They wanted 6, but they got at least something. They mustered something out of the drive.
They'll take it. Just, I like the way you've described it. Not ideal, but they'll take it. Anything to put some points on the board. But this time on offense, they don't even want to see the field goal kicker trot on the field. They want that ball in the end zone.
Yeah, they'll be going for 6.
Well, the connection they've had has been excellent today, but not on that snap. I think he was asking just a little too much as he extended that play, hoping for one more completion with him.
3rd quarter of a tight football game as we come up on a 2nd and 10. Here's Wilson. A short one there to Freiermuth. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Far left. 14, front it.
Now it's Wilson. Flush to his right. Yeah, this is only going to be a gain of 2. He needed 3. It's 4th and 1.
And, partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's 3rd down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the 1st down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
Out to his left.
And
Wilson's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked up by DJ Reed.
Perfect timing.
And they take over. They'll
Use
set
a
up
drum.
shop at the 46-yard line. So out now come the Jets. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd down and 3. Play action. Now it's Rodgers. Open man here is Conklin. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Second catch for him today, and they wind up a first down. Now Allen pushing through the contact. And he'll get it down this time to the 17. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
He's like, oh,
keep it on the ground. Allen again. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. Only a gain of a yard, but that's all they needed.
The focus after that run isn't how many yards they gained. It's that they gained a first down, and they've been running it well all game long.
Yeah, it's a little scary.
Here's Rodgers. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Oh, and one of the linemen on the inside has got it. And it's a big turnover there on the final play of the quarter. Back now in Pittsburgh. It's the Steelers with the football, but trailing here as we get going in quarter number 4. The Pittsburgh offense at the line to start their next drive. And at this stage, in the 4th, they need to work this into the end zone. A field goal doesn't do much. We'll see if they can cash in following the fumble recovery. And incomplete, a drop there in the middle third of the field. That'll bring up 2nd down.
95.
Here's Wilson. Eluding the pressure right. This one finds Austin out right. And wriggled down quickly.
Look like it.
Past the 40 at the 41.
Like, you're the ball, like,
Much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. Oh, he shifts past him. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on 1st down.
That's going to be caught by Pickens. And a gain of 4 gets him right to the midfield stripe. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Long field of goal. That's the only thing I got there. We got long field of goal.
It'll be a gain of 17.
We got long field of
Pittsburgh first. Tell you what, he's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. That throw, no different.
Yeah, a lot of people would call it a gutsy type of a throw. I think he looks at it as, I can do it, so it's not that big of a deal to me, and I'm going to keep firing.
And he'll get this just inside the 30-yard line.
This has been an up and down, back and forth type of a game, hasn't it? Maybe this long drive, take a little bit of the wind out of their sails, kind of settle things down a little bit.
2nd down and 6 now. From the shotgun, Wilson. Throw left side, going to be taken in by Harris. So the completion gets him just a yard, and now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. But linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
That's so
Take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Making a hat trick for Russell Wilson. 3 touchdown passes now. And the Steelers have taken a fourth quarter lead.
What about me?
So a big play now as the Steelers will go for 2. Wilson gonna throw for it.
Yeah.
Flushed out right. And
Bro, my own player's in the way.
So they
Sorry,
try to bump the lead
not
up to a field goal. Instead, it stays at 1 here in the 4th. Boswell now to kick it away after the touchdown.
all the school edition. I think like most of them, but all the school edition.
And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. And New York set to take the field. We certainly have a good one on our hands. They're trailing after that last touchdown, but now a chance for this offense to try to snag that lead right back here in the 4th quarter.
Inside. Back north.
Here's a quick throw out to Wilson. And past the 40 before he's out of bounds. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And they'll be left with a second and about a foot. Straight ahead is home.
Why is it Brees Hall?
Yardage here. It'll go as a loss of a yard, and it'll set up 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable, and you know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt, I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
No, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. They'll run with Hall.
That's a first.
And he will have 1st down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Should have been wrong.
On play action. Now Rodgers.
Oh, come on.
And he slides and covers up at the end as he's going to be able to pick up decent yardage. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down.
Back north.
Now they'll throw with Rodgers. This pass out wide to Hall. And he'll get it down to the 47 here. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down. Throwing is Rodgers. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
We've seen this quite a few times in this game. Offensive line unable to keep leverage, unable to keep people away, facing a lot of pressure. Fortunate just to get rid of it.
One of the reasons they're down is that inability, though, to stop the pressure. We saw another example of it there.
Oh, again.
And
Why?
slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the 1st down marker.
I like how he hung in there and went through his progressions, but eventually his internal clock went off and told him it was time to make a run for it. He ends up sliding down with a solid gain.
Arm it. Over there. Get the bag.
Now a play fake. Rodgers. Underneath to Allen. And he is going to have a Jets 1st down. They needed 3. He doubled that. He got 6. Nothing open downfield. They went underneath.
Yeah, see if you can get it to your running back. See if he can make someone miss in the open field.
6:30.
On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Now the Steelers use the first of their 3 timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. On the draw, it's Hall. And he works his way free all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone.
1-4.
Plenty of
So that
time.
he was
All
punching.
3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now.
It's
Go to 50. Hey, you block over here.
Rodgers to throw.
Pass interference. I mean, whatchamacallit, on the quarterback.
What? What the pass,
Charles
bro?
are
This
trying
game's
to
so
protect
easy,
this
bro.
lead late. Those
Nah,
are
that
the types of
game's so
mistakes
evil,
they can
bro.
afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in
Bro,
completing a
what?
comeback, which is
How's that
exactly
mean?
what that penalty does.
This game's so
Here we
easy.
go. 1st and goal.
Bro,
Now Rodgers not pleased with his setup. He's going to take a timeout.
That's so easy.
As he'll
That's
stop
so
it with
easy.
40 seconds
Hacking
remaining
me.
in this 4th quarter. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now Rodgers rolling to his right.
What are you doing? That was your chance. What are you doing?
Picked up by Patrick Queen. And the Steelers have just about sewn up this football game.
What are you doing? What are you doing, bro? What are you doing?
He went for an 8.
Did he hit?
31 seconds.
Alert.
He only spent 1 timeout and he got interception.
Cut.
Bro, what are you
Got to have 2
doing?
hands on the football here. As
Oh
they
my
run on
God.
1st down. And some space here. And
What are you
they're gonna get this
doing?
beyond the 40 before
Fuck,
he's
no.
taken down. A big gain there.
Oh, you
and
had
it
it.
should certainly be enough to put this one in the win column. I guess he was saving his best for last, so to speak. Longest run of the day coming here in the 4th quarter right there.
What are you doing?
Makes for a better
What are
night
you
for him and his
doing?
teammates, doesn't it? To be able to produce this late in the game can lead to some big smiles and satisfaction in the locker room after this one's over.
And he'll be taken down at about the 45.
Yeah, I literally,
You had it, bro. You were just right there.
I wasn't paying attention.
2nd down and 8.
Hey, I already opened it.
You already quit though, so
No, what?
you did.
Cut.
Well, you
They
intercepted,
stay
though.
on the ground. Again, it's Harris. And he's going to have a Steeler 1st down. All smiles. So that's
5-0.
and that should be the one to do it.
Look at all this stuff.
Son, what you lost?
I won.
Alert.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what.
Yeah.
Cut.
5 points of contact.
Bro, he had it, bro. No, bro, he had the win. He had it. He had it. I'm serious. He had it. He had it.
So this one in the win column for the Pittsburgh Steelers.
5-0.
And they were really helped by their
5-0.
defense, forcing 3
5-0.
turnovers.
I think what we saw in
5-0.
today's
5-0.
defense.
So, what
What
we
I
say?
mean by that is in the old days, pitching shutouts was big time. That was paramount. But the big thing was holding people down, holding down their yardage, right? Don't let them throw the ball through the air and gain a lot of. But now, it's about taking the ball away. Taking away possessions, getting the ball back for their offense. They had 3 takeaways in this one, and it led them to victory.
So that'll do it for us. For Charles Davis and all our crew, I'm Brandon Gordon. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. The Steelers earn the win at home as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Those are your racers?